Radio. Shout it.
Hot 107.9, it's your boy B Hot Radio. Shout in, stepping in the building. I got my A-Town fam in this thing. Them Franchize Boyz. What's good with it, fellas?
Man, yeah. High, man.
What?
Feeling good, feeling great in this thing. I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be able to get the gang in here to kick some major flavor, though, man. How y'all boys been doing?
You been talking about this for a long time, B High.
Hey, man. I mean, probably about a strong 10 years in this thing, Lay.
Hey, and he the first to have all us.
Come on, man. Come on.
Facts. Big old facts.
Let's just take it from there. What is it like getting the fam back together and moving as a unit again, though?
Oh, man. Like I told you when we did my interview, B-High, I prayed for it. I prayed for it for many days, many nights.
Yes, sir.
And I went through so much, but it was always a prayer of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, for me, it feel good, man, you know, because at the end of the day, we created a legacy.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and we grown men, we then matured. So it's like, you know, we can't hold grudges and stuff that we did in the past against each other, man, you know. So that's why we here today, you know.
Exactly. Now, I mean, first of all, y'all got another #1 on the chart again,
Yes,
though, out of
sir.
nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Travis Scott, Young Thug came through with that franchise.
Hey, man.
What was going through y'all boys' mind when you saw that song? First of all, that y'all at that level and at that status to where y'all hits can be remade again. And then how did you feel just feeling that new wave with it?
As far as the wave, I mean, when he first did, he had done reached out. So we was kind of in the loop of the whole thing going on. Even when the song being released last Friday.
Yeah.
Here we is a week ahead, a week out.
A month.
And it's
a month ahead.
A month.
Yeah.
And then it's already #1. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the recreation, Bankhead got the most impactful movement in the history of hip hop.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think I was talking to you about this about a year or two ago.
We did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now we back at it, and they still making songs and influenced by the things that we did on Bankhead.
Yeah.
And that just lets you know we still trendsetters, man.
Facts.
Real talk, man. For an artist to come back and do that, you know, that's respect. Cause a lot of artists did it before Travis, and they didn't give us our roses. You know what I'm saying? They act like they never listened to the Franchise Boyz.
Exactly. You act like that ain't where the idea came from. It's many records.
So I salute Travis Scott, you know, Young Thug,
shots out,
and MIA.
Can y'all take me back to a young group called the Franchise Boyz, man? When y'all got together and decided to jump off of the porch and you realized that, hey, man, I think we got something here. And did y'all think that y'all was going to blow up as big as y'all did when y'all jumped off that porch?
I ain't want to be a rapper.
What?
Yeah, he did.
I never tried to be a rapper, never thought about being a rapper, never wanted to be a rapper, never inspired to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. You know what I'm saying? And how we came together is just authentic. You know what I'm saying? And we doing the Pool Palace documentary right now. So a little bit on how we started and the details of being that. But we got we finna do Franchize Boyz Untold Stories too. We shooting that too.
Yep.
Yeah, we already started shooting. Yeah.
I mean, y'all got to give me some of them Untold Stories. I need at least just one of them. I mean, what the hell was going on with them Franchise Boyz?
Listen, man, the reason why we really doing it, the Untold Stories, for two reasons. Because one, when we were coming up, wasn't no internet. I mean, it was, but it wasn't useful.
Nah,
wasn't
I
no
feel
YouTube,
what you're talking about.
Wasn't no streaming sites. There really wasn't no social media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until right when we hit. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the internet start coming about. And really, the first only thing you could do was order ringtones on your phone.
Yeah.
That's all the thing you can really do. You know what I'm saying?
And we killed the game with that.
And we killed the game with that.
First one to receive ringtone plaques.
You know what I'm saying? So
First one.
So with that, with us doing that and kind of coming back, man, I think it's important for us to let people know the things that we went through and been through, because nobody really heard or got any stories from us ever.
Yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? Or none of the artists when it comes to the Westside Bankhead, for real. You ain't never just heard the details about stories unless it was something, Shawty Low getting into it with Tip or something like that.
Yeah.
But half the stuff these people doing, like we were doing that shit. We doing that like 15, 20
We
years
cuss,
ago.
right?
And say what you feel.
Hey, man, let me talk my shit real quick. Hold up, Jill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, then, look, straight up, you know, a lot of people been sleeping on the Franchise Boy. I just got to talk my shit, because when we came out, we killed the game with the ringtone shit, right? Then motherfuckers talking about, oh, they ringtone rappers. You feel what I'm saying? Now look what's going on today. Streaming is the number one motherfucking thing right now in hip hop.
Facts.
And we started that shit too. And then when we came in, we fucked up the fashion industry, bro. Like a lot of niggas ain't did that in this hip hop industry, bro. But we fucked up the fashion industry. Then came back, made everybody get on the dance floor and do the exact same dance we did. You feel what I'm saying? This trend saying shit, bro. Like straight up.
Believe it.
How do y'all feel though, man, when you think about the trends that y'all set, but then the recognition that comes along with that stuff ain't there?
Man, respect is not given, man. It's taken. Yeah. So we just gotta pipe back up, man, and let these folks remind these folks, cause the younger generation really don't know.
And then I'm gonna get back into it too. I'm gonna say this though. The streets know though.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
so a lot of the time the shade might be coming from the industry versus the streets, because at the end of the day, Lane, how many times we done been on this show?
Man, it come from everywhere, be high.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? It come from everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's a lot of people who make shit move. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people who ride credit off for it. I just think at the end of the day, from our standpoint is, well, I can speak for myself. I don't really give a fuck about credit. I do what I do because that's what I do.
Believe it.
You see what I'm saying? And we just did what we did. We ain't want recognition, necessary credit for the things that we did and things we have did. You know what I'm saying? It's just, if you know some shit, it's like the OG now. The OGs don't get the respect that they supposed to get in the street.
Yeah.
Because the people don't give them the proper respect. And they don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about a real nigga, he's not gonna talk about the things he do because he doing because that's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Your mama don't, when you wake up in the morning, your mama don't say, I cook every day, I clean every day.
No.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what you supposed to do.
That's what she do. You see what I'm saying? She supposed to take care of you. You see what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know when your mama got something going on, she ain't gonna tell you. Cause they ain't what she's supposed to tell you. And I just feel like we're at a time right now where it got to be said. You know what I'm saying? It got to be said through actions and through the walk. You see what I'm saying? So shit, like I say, man, we're gonna keep putting their face. The documentary, like I said, this documentary gonna be the tell all though. You see what I'm saying? The documentary gonna be exactly what it need to be to put the spotlight on what we did. Because a lot of times too, I think that people really don't know the story.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I think that's a big part too, with just educating people on the story, on the things that we have did and have done, for people to actually realize it.
Yeah, because a lot of people think it happened overnight.
Exactly.
Exactly.
What was it like putting the documentary together and reliving all of that stuff and rehashing it though, man?
Well, we just started. I think we did like 11 interviews so far, but we doing, it's the whole movement.
Yeah. It's
Franchize Boyz, D4L, Shop Boys, BHI, K-Rap, Young Money, Baker Road Click, Classified, Ben Hill. It's the whole movement. You know what I'm saying? So we interviewing everybody.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? To T-Rock, to everybody. So the movement, people gonna understand and see that we mean more. I ain't gonna say we mean more. We influence hip hop the most out of anything in the history, bro.
Answer me this though. When y'all was out there doing y'all thing heavy, did you feel like y'all was having the impact that y'all was having? When them plaques started coming in and them ringtone sales was coming in, did it seem too easy? Because y'all kind of made it look a little easy.
No.
It was sort of feeling like an accomplishment, because like what Pimp said, all the shade was getting thrown at us, like, oh, they can't really rap, they ringtone rappers, they this, that, and the third. That sort of came with that. Like, I remember one time we were receiving awards in California, and we got the little ASCAP plaques like this. And when we got the plaques, Jermaine was sitting over there. Me and the boys went up there and got the awards or whatnot. And the dude was naming all the people. It was for, I think they liked me the remix. The dude who announced us and we came and got the award, the dude was announcing us, and he was announcing everybody that had something to do with the record. When we left off the stage from getting the award, the white dude said, was Jermaine on that record too? He was really being funny. He was being funny. And Jermaine caught it, and Jermaine said, that's all right, they got them plaques. Y'all boys gone. We walked right past JD. He started clapping like that. Like, don't even pay him no attention. Like, so it was so much shade getting thrown. So everything that we did that got notoriety, it was like, yeah, you said this, but look at this. Look what we doing. So it was sort of appealed that way to me.
Yeah, and for me, I say we really didn't feel it like we supposed to because at that time we really didn't have the internet like that. So, we really didn't feel it because, we traveling a lot. Only time we really see it is probably like at the shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember being in New York and we got our first #1 record and the record lady, she told us like, hey, congratulations, you guys are #1. Shit. Shit, don't we supposed to be #1? Shit,
Exactly.
Shit, where the weed man at? Fuck all that.
Exactly. But the way she said it, she was saying it like, you boys #1. Like, what? Y'all #1. Like, what, motherfucker? Like, it was on some shit like that.
Yeah.
My God.
Yep,
So,
right.
I mean, being from the West Side with it, though, man, and reaching those heights, when y'all set out to start rapping, though, man, I mean, was there any point that y'all felt like y'all made it or y'all had arrived?
I did at some point because this is something I always did. I've been rapping since I was 9 years old. I've been smoking weed since I was 9 years old. I've been playing with guns and smoking with my mom since I was 9 years old. I've been fishing since I was 9 years old. This shit ain't a game. I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead ass serious.
Hey, I say it got serious when we got our itinerary for a whole year.
No,
Damn.
Yeah, that one we know is for real. I feel like
January, we got our itinerary for the whole year, bro. Like straight up, like
Yeah.
It was real for me when we got that money from Universal.
oh yeah.
Talk to me.
Yeah, that was the real. I think that, I'm not sure, but even though I know how the music business went then and I know how it go now, I think we probably the first group to ever get the whole budget.
Right.
Well, the label didn't control our money.
Right.
We controlled our money.
Yeah, like it was always a company to the artist that controlled the money or had something to do with the budget. It was directly us.
It was
Franchise
directly us.
records.
See, usually it'd be like, okay, studio time this week was $6,000, then they pay the studio. Then this was this. No, we got our own money.
We got our own studio.
We paying this. We paying this.
Everything
We paying
in-house.
that.
Yeah.
What the hell went through y'all mind when y'all saw that money, man?
I'm rich, bitch.
I think the first thing we bought was a chain. Our franchise
Yeah, that's
chain.
it.
That was the first thing we
That
bought.
first thing we
And
bought.
we were the first ones on the West Side to bring out the Magnums.
Yeah, we had all
We
man
had all 4 of them.
in the temp.
In the tent, we were the first ones start rocking the Magnums like that.
Yeah, could be how we still stayed in the hood. Our first record.
Our first deal.
Okay.
First two.
What the fuck was going through y'all minds still in the hood, though?
With platinum. I mean, I think they like me even with gold. That when I moved out.
I say
they
for
sure
me,
did.
I felt safe, man, because all my partners out there,
Yeah.
and I felt like nobody ain't gonna come to your hood to do something to you.
I wasn't worried about that. I had too many unruly people. I wasn't worried about. I'm not worried about it now. I have too many unruly people outside now. I'm not worried about that any day. Like,
But no, I'm talking about from a mental standpoint when y'all thinking to y'allself, we got all this money. Ain't it time to move?
Nah, you don't think about that, man.
no,
Like, it's like me, like when you really from that, you don't look at other stuff. That's all you see. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Even when I moved to Buckhead. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to try, you know what I'm saying, what it was to move, stay with the people who got the money. You know what I'm saying? And actually, I stayed a building over from the Brat.
damn sure did.
We stayed literally like buildings
Damn,
over.
he did for real.
You know what I'm saying?
That for real.
And I tried to, bro, but I would leave Buckhead and drive to Bankhead every day. I wasn't even there in Buckhead. You know what I'm saying? And then at the time, like, bro, I used to carry around then. You know how now they carry around the flat bands. I was carrying flat band back then, 30,000 just in a brick, just like
And
that.
the bridge, just like
And I just kept in my pocket every day, just 30,000. That ain't got nothing to do with my bankroll. You see what I'm saying?
you ain't counting the show money.
Oh, the
you
wallet
see what
money.
I'm saying? This just how I walk around. It was times that bro, I be running around with $120,000, $150,000, bro. You know what kind of car I was driving up? A 1991 Buick LeSabre.
Oh,
It was green.
With green, with $150,000 in the
It was
arm.
green. It was green.
Facts.
Can't make this up.
I already know.
This is
I
fake.
already
You know
know.
With
I mean,
$100,000 worth of jewelry on. Like, I really didn't care about this stuff. I just wanted to go to the hood, do my thing, and embrace it, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What did the hood say when y'all touched back down with all that celebrity money and platinum plaques on deck?
Respect.
Come on.
Respect, man.
Well, you know, it's two ways of it. You know, you got the people who really who like it. Well, it's three ways. You got the people who like it, the people who envious of you, and the people who hate it.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? And that's gonna be with anything. You know what I'm saying? But
they hate the success. They might like the music, but they hate that you got on with it. You know what I'm saying?
But we inspired a lot of people. But us doing that is what started. We the ones who made everybody in the world, and I say this wholeheartedly, we made everybody in the world want to be artists and producers. It was a whole bunch of artists and rappers and producers out before we was out. Facts. But that didn't make everybody want to do it. Everybody wanted to do it after we did it. Facts.
I'm like, oh, he rap now. Now he rap.
Now, he make beats.
He make beats.
Oh, he got a studio?
Yeah, exactly.
We inspired the world to do that, dog.
Talk about y'all creative process, though, man. And then, okay, from jumping off the porch recording, and now y'all got the budgets recording, did the creative process change any?
Hell no.
Nah, we really recorded all the music in the hood, and then went to the studio and did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unless we recorded the actual session in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we used Pimp Studio almost until the third deal, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did.
He went from studio in his house in the Temp. He got the house on Count Creek. He put a studio down there. When he left the house on Count Creek, he got a studio on KK.
Yep, in the little loft.
You know, in the loft. So we was already always.
We was always had the, you know what I'm saying, the access to do whatever it was. Yeah.
What was it like being able to maneuver through the industry, though, man? Coming from the A, having each other to hang with the whole time and not having to be out there by your damn self.
Hey, man, that shit was hard for me because it's like, not hard, but it was like in a cool way because just say we out of town and all those smokers, right? Like my tolerance is real high right now because if I buy a zip, this nigga buying a zip. If he buys a zip, he buying a zip. If he got a zip, Buddy got a zip. So
Rest
if I'm
in peace,
rolling
Buddy.
up, everybody rolling up. So it's just like, you know, that shit be fun, bro. Straight up, bro. Then just that interaction when we on stage, you know what I'm talking about? It's fun to have your brother right there with you. You know what I'm saying? When I leave this spot, he pick it up. Like some real defense type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We pick and roll that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that shit be fun.
That shit hit. Yeah.
What was y'all favorite time in the game then?
My favorite time in the game? Oh, man, it's when, damn. I enjoyed that moment, too.
I can say the most special.
Moment, too.
What moment, dog?
What?
We were doing 106 in Park. Shawty was locked up. He called me. This nigga called me right before we ran out with JD. He was locked up, remember?
Yeah.
And he called me in the dome. This nigga got the whole dome around. This is what he said to me. He like, what y'all doing, bro? What y'all doing? I was like, shit, bro. We in the back of 106 Park. We finna get ready to run out. He like, man, y'all crank that bitch up. That nigga got off the phone and went and stood on the table and told the dome that, oh, boy, them niggas finna go on 106 Park and made an uproar at the jail. And that's the same day I stood on the goddamn sofa on 106 Park and pulled out that money. And Jim Jones called TL and Ida and said, did you tell Jizzle I did it first?
Hey, I got two moments. I got one in New York City. I think this the biggest crowd we did. Summer Jam, New York. What it was, Giant Stadium. Sold out. You can't even see. It's just like the video game, bro. You can't even see their faces. You just see that. You know what I'm saying? Then my second moment is when Polly got caught. When he got charged with murder, right? We had to go to the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
When I say Polly had dread, probably longer than yours.
Yeah.
When I say he walked up to me, had the motherfucker tucked in his hat, looking just like this. What's up, Pimp? Damn, nigga. Oh, Polly.
You didn't know who the hell that nigga was.
Hell no.
He trying to disguise.
Come on, bro. Hurry up. Let go, bro. Let go to the gate, bro.
Yeah. They were looking for him.
Hey, I'll never forget that right there,
They
bro.
were looking for him then.
We had fun on the Bahamas,
Yeah,
too.
the Bahamas was lit. The Bahamas was definitely lit.
That was the Bahamas with Jamaica.
That was
That
Bahamas.
was Bahamas. That
was
Jamaica when
Bahamas.
we had an accident, I remember ankle up and all this stuff. Did that in third.
Yeah,
We had a
yeah.
car accident too in Jamaica. Yeah.
Oh, man. We done had some moments, bro. Straight up.
Lay, when you dealing with these polices at that time and you on top of your game at the same time, what the hell was going through your mind?
I was untouchable.
He didn't care. He didn't care. He didn't care.
Being totally honest, then.
He did not care.
I was untouchable. I mean, when you with this shit and you got some money, what's somebody gonna tell you?
Mm-hmm.
You could pay for it, you fuck them up. They say what it was. You see what I'm saying? So if anybody opposed it, then me and my nigga rolled. And if it was a situation where it needed to be money spent, it was money spent. I couldn't do no wrong. Actually, I really wasn't even thinking. I was just living in the moment. Our whole career, bro, I was just in the moment. Literally. I really didn't, I'm not gonna say I didn't care, but I really didn't care. I don't know how to explain it. I was just doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Nah,
Any point of the day, any moment of the day, any time of the day. If that's what I want to do, that's what I want to do. If I did what I want to say, that's what I want to say. If I don't like you, I was just.
I concur.
I was straight to the point. I didn't play no game. I didn't play with you, but at the same time, I'm the coolest nigga, the most funnest nigga to be around. I was just living in the moment. I just like to look it out for my niggas. I like showing love. I like seeing everybody win. I like seeing everybody happy. So my whole career, I just did that from the industry to the streets. Well, I should say from our group to the streets. Long as I can get out, my partner goddamn, he ain't getting put out because he rent late. The baby need Pampers. I could do this for this person. I could send some money down the road. I was cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's facts, bro. I could vouch for that because
I concur.
I used to have to walk through Born Home. I'm from Temp now.
Mm-hmm.
I used to walk through Born Home to find this nigga, bro. And y'all seen Parlay? Nigga, who the fuck Parlay? Oh, he talking about Pooh, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
I told B-High this in my interview. They used to swap us out. He be out in Temple, I be in Born Home. Nigga, I remember Swall you to tell me. I said, well, Swall you to say, well, just I guess we got you for today. I swear, that was Swall you. I swear, you wouldn't be nowhere to be found in Born Home. You'll be in the Temp, and they couldn't find me in the Temp. I'm in Born Home. I told you that in my interview then to be high.
Yeah.
I told you that it was for real. His partners would tell me, well, we got you for the day then because they can't find him.
But it used to be like that. Like when we first started in college and we was doing our music thing, I ended up in college by default.
Mm-hmm.
I went to college to sell weed. Literally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really went to sell weed. And the whole time I was in college, I sold weed. So when I got kicked out of college, but Pimp didn't come back second semester of our freshman year.
I told you that too.
You know what I'm
I said
saying?
them niggas got in some trouble and they ain't go back. Didn't I tell you that?
That's when that's when him and Jilza got a chance to really link up and get it to roll because we got it rolling now. Then second semester of my sophomore year, first semester of my sophomore year, I got kicked out. Second semester, well, Buddie was a junior. But second semester, his junior year was my sophomore year. Buddie came home. Mm-hmm. So all of us ended up home. But when I came home, I started selling 2 sacks for $5. 2 nicks for $5. I'm the first nigga in the city of Atlanta with doing this shit. Now, and when I say that, I mean like I got a 2 for $5 trap. I'm not talking about this is just a deal I'm working at this time with this pack. I'm talking about every fucking day you wake your ass up, you come over here, you get 2 sacks for $5. First nigga in the city to do that shit. And I had everything fucked up, bro. I was probably making $5,000 a day profit in sacks. You know what I'm saying? So when we started doing the shows and shit, like we first doing shows, our first show started get paid $1,500. Like 4 of us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we break up that like $375. But I'm not going no show. That motherfucker rolling. But a nigga come up, but I'm going, hell yeah, come on. They'll pull up. Hey, I come, bro. I'm gonna go put this shit up.
He done went in the front door and went out the goddamn back door and can't find him. And he done start answering the goddamn phone.
Okay, so now what the hell was y'all thinking when Parlay started pulling this shit?
No, we
knew, but we knew.
They started walking me in the spotlight. Come on, we're gonna walk in here with your ass.
Yeah, we knew what he was doing.
You know what I'm saying? Like what I say, like
you gotta stay with his ass. Goddamn, he in the trap. Come on, bro.
This shit was
Yeah, come on now, man.
It was authentic, dog. Like this shit was authentic, man. Like everything we did, the way we came about, the way it happened, the way we got the support from the streets, the way we got the support from the hood, all this shit was authentic and it was organic because the things that we did at the time had never been done. You got to understand, we came out in a time where Allen Temple niggas don't fuck with Born Home don't fuck with Bankhead Court don't fuck with Hollywood Court don't fuck with Perry Home don't fuck with Flipper Temple.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was all that.
Bankhead don't fuck with Simpson. Like, niggas didn't fuck with each other,
But
bro.
I was able to go trap in all of them goddamn hoods. All of them to this goddamn day. I be on Simpson. Everywhere. It was nowhere that I wasn't at.
And the music, and I think the music really is what connected
all the
everybody
hoods,
and brought
yeah.
everybody together. Cause seeing the possibility of, damn, I see these niggas every day. These niggas just made it. Or I can make it too. Oh, you doing music? Hey, let's do a song together. And that started, okay, we got a song together, so I'm finna come to your hood. And I'm finna go to your hood. And it really started up some shit that people didn't really just look at like that, dog. We really, like, that's why I keep saying it was really organic. You know what I'm saying? Until how the whole thing happened.
I'm gonna tell you what started it too. What kind of put that bridge up too when Shawty Low came to the temp.
Yeah, because it was a big deal that night when he came.
When he
Pimp.
came and did that Money remix, he came to my apartment.
Yeah, and it was a big deal.
Low.
It was a big deal, wasn't it, though, Pimp? Because we went through it with our homeboys about that shit, didn't we?
Like people in the temple, like, bro, what the hell you got going on?
It was a big deal. It was a big deal. They were mad at us, for real.
But
it was a big deal.
You know what I'm saying? It came, shit, after that remix drop, shit.
Yeah, it was kind of
united everybody. Like, damn.
Because it was a real big problem. Because low niggas, he was at the door. It was niggas standing at your balcony part.
Big Spank came up there. Remember that?
Yeah, and
Big Spank came. They imagine a big 6.
But
7
you know what I'm saying? Low knew
300 pounds, bro.
See, Low knew Logan and Spank. They've had their things throughout the years. But that was one of the things that made me and Low relationship tight by him and Logan connecting from doing that. The Money remix, all that was a big ordeal. I'm telling you, like, I got homeboys that was pissed with me for that shit. Like, I went through shit for that shit. And I just had to let niggas know to the point where I got an apartment in Bowen Home and Logan right down on the sidewalk. And I see Low, too. He right behind me right there at the base.
Talk to me about
RP Low.
Franchise, Shop Boys, D4L, all of y'all coming out of that side at the same time and then having those street connections at the same time as well. What was that like being in the industry, navigating the streets and the music at the same time?
Whatever goddamn, I'm gonna tell you one thing about that time. If your song was a hit in the Pool Palace, your ass got a deal.
Hell yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you lemon pepper wings and ranch sauce. If your ass got a goddamn song in the Pool Palace, your ass got a goddamn deal. I don't give a fuck who you is. If T-Rock spent your shit, you got a motherfucking deal.
Yeah.
I don't, and all depend on how strong your movement was, how hard your song was, depending on how far you went. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But it's numerous artists who had deals back then. Yeah. Like, you might not have heard globally of all of them, but nigga, it was a shitload of fucking
them niggas
deals.
was eating. Them niggas was getting on. Yeah. Them niggas was getting on.
As artists, though, man, I mean, what was the time? Was there any time where y'all was in there like, I don't know why the fuck I signed up for this shit, or I don't feel like keep on doing this, or was it a part of the whole time?
See, one thing about that. But see, one thing about that, it never appeared that way because we always did what the fuck we want to do, even if the label did say this. Like, once we came amongst each other and said, man, hell nah, or he got crazy about it, but it was always spazzing. Rest in peace, Buddy. The platinum plaque on there, I was just showing like he was mad on the platinum plaque. Rest in peace, but I love you, bro. You know me. I love you. It's the truth. I ain't gonna run away from the truth. My mama said ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
Yes, sir.
I'm tell the truth. And that's where the basically what we did. We wanted to. We were assholes. We weren't slime balls, but we were assholes.
Yeah.
And we did. We wanted.
We didn't understand the business because you got to understand when we got in the game. We ain't have nobody around us who been successful in music. We ain't got nobody around us who did music. Ain't nobody from our side of town that made it but Kilo, and Kilo was locked up at the time.
Hell yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
We ain't had nothing but drug lords that was guiding us. His big home was a drug lord. My big homie was a drug lord.
Yeah.
His big homie is a drug lord. But the big homies is Diablos them. So, you know what our guidance was.
Hey, on my end though, Beehive, bro. It was a time where I was like, boy, this shit here too much, bro. Yeah. Like, real talk. I was like, boy, this shit worse than a real job. Because you got to think about it, bro. We at the club from 1 to 3 or whatever. Leave the club, we got an hour to rest. Boom. We got an early morning flight. Soon we land, we got to do morning radio. That's about 3 stations.
Do you know this nigga
get
be
by
sleep
2, 3?
while we doing this? He'll be sleep doing this interview while Pimp talking.
Hey, get by 2, 3 more hours of rest. You got to do afternoon radio. That's about 5, 6 stations.
Or autograph signing.
Autograph signing.
Then you gotta go do sound check. Cause we got a show that night.
Sound
then
check.
We gotta walk through after that.
6 o'clock. You gotta do the 6 o'clock radio. Get a little time to rest. Then you go back to the club and the same shit the next day. We talking about the same thing.
I'm talking about for about 60 days in a row though. One I toured with Chris Brown was for 33 fucking days. I remember it vividly. I remember 1 year taking everything that I knew, and I came back and told both of them what we made. In 1 year, we made $600,000 a piece in show money. And didn't even know it. I told you that,
I
didn't
knew it.
I told you that. I told you too. But I told you
I
too.
had everything accounted for.
But I'm just saying, Pimp, I that was something that's not the Jizzle job to go really do some numbers. Come on now. That ain't the Jizzle. You know that. Pimp. Pimp. The world know that shit.
See, listen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. See, when it come down to the group, all right, we don't have no roles, but everybody has strengths.
Yeah.
And we rely on each other's strengths.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Other than that, it's just gonna be whoever make the most sense at this time.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But Pimp is the business. The
He's always
paperwork,
been that. He's
the
always been that.
accountant, making sure the money right. His Pimp.
And it started
He
from
gonna
the
make it.
hood from selling phones.
He was always there.
Had a whole office in the temp. Bro.
Yeah, he did. When we was in 10th grade,
He always did.
I had this one. That's like in 10th grade is what propelled this whole movement. You know what I'm saying? I did a poem called Money.
Yep.
And I did it because I used to sell weed in 10th grade at lunchtime. And lunchtime is 3 lunches. So it's an hour and a half, 30 eat lunch. And goddamn it, so I used to try to skip class, go to lunch, goddamn, I'm trying to make it happen.
That's right.
So if you do language art festival, you don't gotta go to 4th period. All right? So I like, okay, I'm finna figure out me something to do, so I go goddamn go hustle. You know what I'm saying? So I come up with the money thing. So I do it. Fucking the whole fucking school go crazy about this shit. No beat, just acapella, just words.
Yep.
That made everybody like, bro, you need to do a song. No goddamn song. Fuck that song. And Pimp was like, man, we need to do this. So Pimp was like, we would skip school, so Pimp was like, let go. Because Pimp had a car. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I go.
Volvo. You talking about the Volvo?
Nah, the Kia. The Kia.
Oh, the little Kia. I remember the Kia.
The
Kia Sophia.
The Kia
I remember the Kia.
with the beat in that
That bitch was knocking too.
Yeah, well.
I think he had some house speakers in that
house speakers in that
motherfucker.
bitch.
He had some house speakers. I remember, bro.
Beating the block.
Beating the block down. That motherfucker was thumping.
So did.
I remember.
So I was like, shit,
Right.
if you buy some weed, then I'm coming. So, Pimp bought some weed. We pull up in the tent, boom. We go in that motherfucker. Soon we walk in the door, and they got a desk right there with a nigga sitting at the desk. and the nigga sitting at the desk, he our age, so I know nigga you supposed to be in motherfucking school.
Exactly.
Little Tone.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? This nigga in here putting together the motherfucking Nextels. Yeah. You need a fucking phone, Nextel was big then if you need it up on the table. Pimp was doing all that shit. Fucking
And Pimp was doing direct TV.
Direct TV.
Pimp was doing direct.
Nigga
Pimp.
Timberland boots.
Hey, listen.
Nigga polos.
Yes.
All
Hey,
kind of shit.
hold up. When I
Yes.
say every tree in Adderville has satellite,
I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, I remember Pimp called me one day. He went to hook at direct TV up in the hood. We put out a mixtape called Franchise Production. It had Shouted Money song on it. That what took us off.
Yep.
Shouted had a money song. It took over the West Side, period. It took over. Shouted was in a hood hooking up some direct TV for somebody. Pimp was, and we put out a little cover. Shouted didn't like to show his face. His face with his dread down like this on the picture. On the first cover, it was like that. Pimp went to some hood. Some little boy had and walked up to Pimp, showed Pimp his face on the picture. And he asked little boy where he get it from. Little boy took out running on Pimp. A nigga saw me the same day. I'm with Logan them. And I'm passing out the CD too. Nigga get the CD and point at Shawty. You cannot see this nigga face. He's like this with his dreads hanging over on this little pit. Shawty look at me. I called you and told you too. Nigga told me, that 2 for 5. That 2 for 5. That 2 for 5. On God, am I lying late?
You're lying, dog.
Nigga looked at the thing and bought the CD, bought it for $5. Nigga bought it, said that 2 for 5. Like me and on Simpson, something wrong with my phone. Like me and on Simpson. I ain't bullshit.
Oh man, now I mean, fellas, we gotta talk about Buddie, man.
Rest in peace, Buddie, Lil John. I'll never forget you. You heard me?
yeah.
Talk about this, man. When Buddie passed, it's so damn soon, man. I mean, so young. How did that impact y'all,
It
man?
just seemed it soon. He fought for a while.
Yeah.
Like, when he first called me and told me what the dealio was with that, the way he told me, like, Buddy, the way Buddy would say things, like, you would never quite understand him off the jump. You would just think, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he told me, he called me, and this is what this nigga said to me. He asked his wife, this is what this nigga said to me. He said, I got to fight. I said, who the hell are you fighting with? I got to fight. He started saying, I got to fight. I'm like, who the hell are you fighting with? And that's when he broke down me the sort of cancer that he had and this, that, and the third. But why wouldn't you come out and tell me, like, bro, look, I got diagnosed with cancer, this, that, and the third. I got to fight. Why would you call me telling me you fighting with somebody and not just, that was Buddie, very misunderstood, which I am too at times.
Yeah.
I won't neglect that or deny that, but that was the way he told me. But it wasn't soon. It was a fight. It was a fight. It was like a couple of years fight from me. And Shorty like me, like I told you, I have health issues. And Shorty was like me. Certain things he wouldn't let go that probably could have saved him.
Damn.
And like I told Paula and his wife, like, ain't nothing gonna stop me. I'm gonna keep moving. Whatever gonna happen. I done talked to God. He done talked to me. Let me go out doing whatever the fuck I wanna do. And that's what Shorty did. He went out like a G. He ain't give a fuck. Whatever it was he wanted to do, he did it. And I'm the same way. I ain't giving up chicken. You can pick a plot and start digging. You hear me? I ain't stopping. I'm telling the truth, though. I'm being me. I ain't flexing. I ain't capping.
For me though, Beehive, like me and Buddie, we haven't spoken for a minute, you know. But I had found out he
loved you though.
No, I know.
I'm just telling you, he loved you.
I had found out he had got cancer through a mutual friend, you know, and it had been years had passed, and you know I reached out before, you know, and we had a good conversation, a long conversation, and you know we worked everything out, and there was a lot of things that he didn't know happened on my end. You know, because right after that, a little situation happened, and he didn't know about it, and I thought he did. You know,
but he didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't. I swear.
Yeah,
I swear, bro.
I felt.
I swear, bro.
I felt the energy.
I swear, bro. He did.
And
I didn't even know, but I swear, bro. I know what you're talking about. I swear, bro. He did.
I already know, but at the end of the day, you know, with everything going on, man, like I say, man, you can't. We grown men. We can't continue to hold grudges, and you know what I'm saying. This the time we need to come together.
Exactly. That's what brought us together.
Yeah, exactly.
That's that single thing.
I hate to say that's what brought us together. I just want to stick on. I prayed for it and God did it. Cause I hate for that to be the reason. I hate for his health or my health issues to be the reason. Like it's things going on with me that I ain't even told my mama, but I told them and I told my girl.
Yeah.
Like so, I hate to say that is the reason because that's a fucked up reason for it to be. So let's just say God did it and I prayed for it.
Leave it at that. Yeah.
During the time where things, you know, everybody went their own separate ways, what was that like after having all of that success together and then saying, you know what, fellas, was it that niggas was burnt out and fatigued from the industry already, or was it just time to take a damn break?
Behind the initial plan was for us to be solo artists anyway. Pimp was supposed to be. I was really, to be honest with everybody that don't know, I was this man's artist. Was I not Pimp?
Yeah.
I was the first dude you ever recorded in your life, right?
Yeah.
I was this man's artist, which it should have stayed on some DJ Paul, Juicy J type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm Lord Infamous, dog. You can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me when I'm focused. I'm telling you, dog. You tell them niggas bring their best 16, but after that I do the hook, bring your checkbook.
Yeah. Hey, but Beehive, it was kind of different though because you know, for years you got motion with a group.
Yeah.
And you with these guys every day.
Yeah.
And now you moving, you know, alone. You know, it kind of you know, I ain't gonna lie, I miss them sometimes. Like, damn, you might be smoking it. Damn, this nigga ain't with me. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
yeah,
real though,
man,
cause I be missing the shit out of these niggas, bro. Like it's real, bro.
Yeah, it's
I
real,
can't fake
man.
it.
It's a connection that just, you know what I'm saying? It's a connection we have, man. You know.
Yep.
You know, when you doing your thing, see, what the thing about it is, from my standpoint, I really left the group like 3 times.
Oh no, he did.
3 times, nigga.
I left the group before all I think they liked me with them.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Why would you leave in the group?
That's how Lane
Well, the group of
got
five.
made.
Bro, because I wasn't on music.
Yeah.
You got to understand, Beehive. I recorded that Money song that we sang, Jumped Us Off. I recorded in the college the first day I seen Pimp in college after not seeing Pimp for a whole year. This after this 2 year, Pimp been trying to get me right for 2 years. I don't see him for the second year. And then the third year I see him, we record this song. The first song I ever recorded in my life is a smash hit.
Yep. Facts.
That I ever recorded. 6 months later, I had a fucking deal. I didn't ask to be no rapper.
Oh, wow,
This
dude.
shit
Can I
just-
have that fucking shirt?
That motherfucker hard.
I
should-
am the
this shit
Ice
just
Cube
happened.
of this group.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me, it was just like
I didn't have
was
an
just
ignorant
working.
ink pen and
You know
still
what I'm
do.
saying? So I was just really, it was me, for me, it really just worked for me. You know what I'm saying? And that what really even started, like I say, Lean With It, Rock With It. Because Lean With It, Rock With It was my song with all my artists. That was like my way to goddamn show.
Branch away from us.
No, that was not. So my artists was a way for me to show all my artists that I had. You know what I'm saying?
It's
that I
a
had
fucking
signed to.
joke.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was my way of doing that. You know what I'm saying? And then after the song, you know, I think they like me and Lean With It, Rock With It was on the radio at the same time.
Damn sure was. That and another song, y'all. Sucker Come and Try Me. Remember we had 5 songs on the radio and they told us we still at gold. We supposed to be platinum. Then the next couple we went. Remember I was talking that shit like y'all have 5 songs on there and y'all still ain't black. You remember that shit?
Hey, that shit was crazy though, cause we had I Think They Like Me, #1, then Lean With It, Rock With It, #2, and the motherfucker just swapped. That shit was crazy. Like,
What was that like dealing with that kind of success? I mean, from the industry side of things, I mean, y'all had to be, you know, the golden children in that thing.
So we were the most popping shit at the time. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck what. a
We
bitch
came
nigga
from
say.
superstar to ghetto
Literally.
superstar to superstar to motherfucking pop star. And shout out to JD, because I ain't gonna lie, that nigga took this shit
Yeah. He turned some street niggas, some project hood niggas from the west side of
to
turned
some
them.
pop stars.
Talk to me about that. How the hell does a nigga turn some street niggas into pop star?
When you change their world and you give them a platform and you get a machine behind them that give them the right mechanics
Facts.
to go to the next level,
you believe on them,
the
man.
right necessities
Yep.
to go to the right level. When someone as his Barry Gordy status takes us and make us a priority.
Exactly.
Yeah, shout out to JD, man.
Shout
I
out
love
to
that nigga
JD.
for that because I remember being on TV every day and go many places. They'll know I'm the fat nigga from that group, but nobody knew my fucking name. But when I got with Shorty, I bet you they knew my motherfucking name then. Even in Target. Even when I'm in Target with my mom,
Holla at
nigga.
your guala.
Holla at your guala. I'm Jilson.
Hey, yeah, man. JD took us up through that.
Yeah, shout out to Shorty, man. Like, for real.
He took us through them.
How the
roads
hell
that-
did y'all link up with JD though?
We linked. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. JD, he was a part of them labels that called us when when they were trying to call us for White Tea.
Remember when they called us
But
and
he
you ain't know what
called
to say?
us,
He called your phone and you were
He
like, you ain't know what
called
to
me.
say.
Yeah, he called me. I'm with my uncle. He like, hey man, man, we need to keep this thing in the A-time. what y'all want, man? Keep that thing. And my uncle,
Fathead Greg. He talking about, say a me. Say a me.
Tell him I'm me.
Give him me. Pimp talking about, nah, that's too much.
Like, no, bro, that might be too much. I'm like, shit. Where do we work more than that? I'll be cheap myself, bro. I was like, shit, bro, I'm gonna call you right back, bro. I got to talk to the group, goddamn.
You had called me. I was like, man, Pimp, why you ain't got there? Let me know. Like, man, the nigga called me out the blue. I don't know how the nigga got my number. That what Pimp say. I'm
but
telling you.
He did. After that, he did the White Tea remix. So
With
that
Slim, shout out to Slim. That's at the time he was dating Janet or, you know.
So that kind of jumped it off. And then, you know, after we did I Think He Liked Me, he heard about the situation and he reached out. And he like, man, let's do a real remix.
Yeah, he did it.
And I remember like when he did it, the first time we heard it, we was at the radio station. And he never let us hear it until
We got to the radio station. I remember.
And man, we was in that bit freaking like, oh,
Cause we didn't even know. We were like, how the hell he do a remix? We ain't do no new verses. Shout ain't on it. Did that in the third. Cause you know he wouldn't get on the Oh, I Think They Like Me. That's why Parlay is not on the original verse. He wouldn't get on it.
Why, nigga?
He had his personal
I
reason. We
was
won't
doing my own
elaborate.
thing.
We won't elaborate. He had his reasons.
See, I'm gonna tell you. See, like, what people gotta understand is I'm a real gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real street nigga, the official one, the real one, the niggas that's your big homies and them salute. Like, I'm the official one. I came in the game dancing. But see, niggas gotta understand too when it comes to the group, Jizzle, Pimp, or Buddie don't dance. I'm the dancer.
But I learned how to because you taught me,
I'm
nigga.
not- I
What
ain't
you
saying
trying to
that. I'm
say?
just talking about as far
What you
as-
trying to say? I bet you can't out-dance me now, nigga. Hell is you talking about, nigga?
So at the time when we was doing the franchise shit and the shit what people were saying, it wasn't registering to me because like niggas think we on some motherfucking ain't on all that
that's
shit.
fact.
And which it drove
I
me,
feel you.
which it drove me
That's
to
fact.
feel the same way Shawty did.
Yeah.
It drove me to that because I knew my ties, I knew who I was, I know what I was, but I didn't really care because I know it's some gangster nigga right now. I'm talking about do all that shit, might do breakdance and everything, but to get up and whoop your ass.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know nigga, I'm telling you, will beat your ass, try them on some whole shit. They just having fun, dude.
And that what it was, Beehive. It was just like, a lot of people thought we was on some bubblegum shit
And
until
thought
they
we
saw
couldn't
it.
rap.
You feel? When they saw it, they were like, oh, hell, these some niggas. Like,
Yeah, when they met us. Not when they
These
saw,
some
when they met
niggas.
us. Cause when they first heard of us and saw us, they thought we was some kitty fucking little boy group
boy
Jermaine
group.
put together.
Yeah, that's what they thought.
That's what they thought.
That's what they thought.
So now I'm gonna have to ask you this one though, Lay. What was it like fighting that in your mind? Saying, first of all, I got two questions. The first one is when you're doing your dance and then you go into a stadium and you see a whole stadium full of niggas doing that dance right along with you. How does that feel?
I didn't care. I'm me, B-High. I don't
Thank you.
about what no nigga saying. Bro, you know how many times I dance in the pool palace and fight some nigga ass up outside? Nigga, bro, I'm not just exaggerating, bro. It was a point in time when niggas was terrified of us. Of me and my street niggas. I'm talking about like, I ain't going to the club because they gonna beat up. Shit.
Or
like
nigga call me and tell me, nigga, I would even say this nigga name, bro. I don't give a damn. Nigga, I'm in prime time one night. Me and the boys are there. This is an artist. He's very well known, quite like us. Man, Parlay crazy, man. He shooting that BMF. This, that, and the third, man. I said, bro, little Scrappy, don't worry about it. I got Parlay. Chill out. I got him. He was in a black charge that night. That's when the Chargers started getting the Hemis and Pimp had the red one with the spinners on it, the first nigga to do that. Get that in your head. Write that shit down. Now, am I lying? Like, I came right up to the session and told you, Scrap over there think he over there scared. I'm telling man, come on, you good, bro. He wouldn't come over, that nigga whisper my ear, man, Parlay crazy. They called me and told me he's shooting that BMF. Man, that nigga crazy. I said, man, I got late. Just come over here. Am I lying?
Nah, he coming.
Lil Joe and everybody with her that night. That's what Scrap it. But I said in his face, it's not a beehive. Ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
Lay, why was you getting into it with BMF?
That's just what he heard. He was
This is
into
what
so
he
much
heard.
shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just,
He was into so much shit.
Man, it was just I was in so much that you know how you in shit, your names should start getting crossover into this with this and this. I was just in a lot of shit, but I always been me, I don't care what people think. I'm me.
I always been a nigga can go holler at niggas. I always been a nigga in every state can go get the weed, man, get the gangster, do all this and be cool with them. And every time we come, we got somebody there. We got what we need to proceed. You
All
know,
the
just
gangsters
say that.
dance now. Nigga, all the niggas who do all the dancing now, just real gangsters. I started that shit.
But see, that goes back to my question again. Nigga, you didn't feel good being in the stadium watching everybody do your dance with you, nigga? Or was you just still angry?
It took a toll on the way he felt for his image.
It wasn't the crowd and it wasn't the fans.
Yeah.
It wasn't them. I always embraced that. I always loved the fans. I always talk. I'm the nigga that jumped down there and signed autographs for an hour.
Yeah.
I was that type of person.
Yeah, nah, because I'm going to the room.
Yeah, I fuck with people. I'm the type of nigga that bring.
being real,
I'm the type of nigga to go to the show and bring back 10 niggas from the project to my hotel room.
No, now you lying, like you bring them to my room. You don't want them in yours.
You're right. I take it to jail.
You bring them to my room, and I got to deal with them niggas when you want to dip
take
out
it
and
to the
leave
room.
and go to your room, and you don't want to be bothered no more. And I got to fake act like I like these niggas. Let's be real. Now, ain't nothing wrong with the fucking truth. That's how that happened.
Now,
I
Pimp,
ain't lying. I'm not lying. Am I lying, Pimp? Am I Pimp?
Nah. You
Pimp, am I lying? Come on, bro. Did me, bro. Did me, bro.
Pimp being a producer at the same time, man.
Take my hat off to this nigga, man. We have came a long way from Fruity Loops.
Facts. Talk to me about
It
producing.
don't matter. We came a long way from starting that shit to other niggas when they use it when they ain't know what the fuck it was. It was only one nigga that knew, and that was K-Rab. Shout out to K-Rab.
K-Rab,
It was
yep,
one nigga
yep.
that knew, and he didn't master it till after you fucking did it.
Facts.
And he knew it.
Facts.
And he mastered it after you fucking did it, and he showed you. So don't give me that bullshit.
Oh, they
Ain't
gotta
nothing
say it.
wrong with the truth. Ain't nothing wrong with the truth, but nigga can approach me about it, boy.
Talk your shit.
I'm telling you, bro. But ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I promise you. I guarantee it.
Talk your
Nobody gonna do that.
I guarantee it, bro. I'm too protected. This is a protection ring. Where did it go? Did it come off? This is a protection ring.
Oh, I thought that was the goddamn.
This is no, it's on the wrong finger for it to be. This is a protection ring. This is a part of my spirituality. Like, this is not a game. Like, this is dead serious. They can laugh and gag. But this is for real.
Mm-hmm.
This is for real. This is the real me. This is a protection ring. It got something to be doing with being on stage burning sage. You understand? It's that for real. It's not a game. It's not a fucking game. Like, if it's coming from me, it's gonna be a realistic beat. Mm-hmm. It's real. It's real. That's all I can be. That's all I got fucking left.
Mm-hmm. Say no more.
No, nigga, I'm with you.
Getting some cane corsos, got a little footage, got a little yard, got a little space. Hey.
Now, Pimp, talk about that production side of things and trying to make these tracks and keeping your mind wrapped around that at the same time as making the music.
Hey,
They
one
can't
thing
touch
about me, like how I work, like I got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life.
Mm-hmm.
So to block that out, I work. Mm-hmm. So I'm working every day, bro. And this is something I like to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like a passion. So it's not work to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like real talk, bro. I make probably like 10 to 20 beats a day.
Nah, he do. That nigga work
No,
like that.
facts, bro.
He inspired me to be producer.
Like real talk. We made a couple records together on the first album and the second album too.
Yeah, we produced two or three songs every album, Pimp.
Yeah.
Every album we gonna drop, we gonna produce 2 or 3 songs. Yeah, he one that goddamn inspired me to be a producer because I wasn't studying none of that. I was like, this all y'all do? Well, shit.
Yeah. Straight up.
Get what? Then shit, yeah, I think I made 3 beats on our first album. I made Lean With It, Rock With It.
Hit the dirt.
Hit the dirt. Shit, I done made a few.
Rest in peace to my brother Meek.
I done made a few popping little things. I just never took the producing shit serious. I never took the music serious.
But shit,
Hey.
I did because that was that check at, bro. You feel me?
Exactly.
I've never really been a rapper, so it's
Can
like,
I make you a better interviewer?
Come on with it.
Well, I don't got no tracks from them on my album, Jizzle's World. They my brothers.
hold on,
don't
first
make
of all,
beats no
we
more.
just found out you finna put out album.
You ain't just found out. I've been doing a whole motherfucking run a month
don't
on the
make
internet. I've been went crazy on
All
the
right,
internet.
so a
I'm
month.
everywhere. It's kind of hard to avoid.
Hold on, he
right
doing
now.
a month on promotion. Album is
Goddamn
done.
right. No, my album ain't done. I'm still working. I'm trying to gather y'all attention.
Oh no, you go promotion.
Nigga, I'm doing a publicity stunt. You remember the wife shit I did? The fuck you talking about? I know how to sell records, bitch.
I'm doing
What you talking about?
stunt.
Jizzle, talk to me about, were there artists or people that came up to y'all during y'all run that showed y'all respect that y'all didn't see that coming?
Yes, it was. And
Jim, definitely.
I'm still great friends with those people to today.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of shit I had to do myself because, bro always producing. He kind of, he cool, laid back, he to himself. Shouted, was locked up.
2 for 5.
He 2 for 5. I'm talking about in the jail, too. He's selling shebangs, all type of shit. I'm telling you, this shit is real. It's not a fucking game,
They call me to my boy. They making these cakes in that bit. Boy, that bit.
This nigga got Tootsie Roll and goddamn honey bun, all type of shit.
They say about Parlay, you in jail for murder. You in here with niggas who wipe. We on
I remember this nigga got locked up.
We got a sheet tied around our head like back down with the white tea gang.
This nigga got locked up. Pimp got locked up one time with, look, Beehive. Pimp got locked up one time with Nick. Nigga in the dome asked him, and the guard asked him, hey, Parlay coming to get you? Am I lying?
That's what happened, bro.
Am I lying?
The nigga take my light. That's what happened, bro. I'm round smoking. I'm doing like 100, right? Probably me more than that. So the nigga get behind me, bro. He hit the light. We right over there by Riverdale. You know when you go up under that bridge.
Yeah.
So the whole time under the bridge, I'm doing what I do. You feel what I'm saying? So by the time I get out the bridge, nigga pull up, take my license, and go stop the expressway. But he looking in the wrong spot. You feel what I'm saying?
Don't find.
So this a white police. So
Yeah.
the black police pull up. He look. He said, "Oh, your boy Parlay coming to get you."
It's not a fucking game, yo. These niggas is.
But look, the nigga don't find nothing, bro. The nigga, my homeboy, who he talking about, Nick. This
That's our
nigga
boy
don't
Nick.
never have no gun. This nigga
This
got a
particular night, you strapped. Pimp said, so when you be
Yeah,
strapped?
I'm like, bro, when you got a pistol?
When you strapped?
What the hell? You got a what?
He just in the back
Hey,
shaking.
look, this is how they do it. The police, I'm in the back seat of the police car. So they found a pistol. They come back and tell me, hey, your boy just say, goddamn, that pistol in your yard. What? Nigga, put that nigga back here right now. Nigga, hey, you talking about? Nigga, fuck that nigga. Who took that in, nigga? You got me fucked up. Hey, but the nigga charged me with DUI. That's how I got that DUI.
But that nigga mad as hell at you.
I was like, bro, I don't
girl.
even drink. How the hell you DUI? Nigga, you high. Nigga, I ain't high. What the hell you talking about?
But that nigga Nick was mad about it. He mad because you, the star, didn't take the charge for the gun.
Hell
the nigga
no.
told, listen, I'm telling you, this is something you don't know. This nigga told a female, of one of the females that I was dabbling, that, man, fuck them niggas. Them niggas love me in jail.
Hey, Nick, like I said, I love you to death, but fuck that. I ain't taking no motherfucking pistol charge. You got me fucked up. I love you, though.
I love you too, but nigga, if you in the
I didn't
car,
tell you to bring it. See, you brought that bit for me. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
you the fall guy, nigga. I supposed to gave you the weed and you took that Nate and took you the fall guy. I got to go.
Shout out my boy Nick, man.
Shout out, I love you,
Nick.
Nick. I love Nick. No, Nick, my boy. I love Nick for real. Cause you know, Nick, you know the bond we got. I love you, bro. You know that. I fuck with you, Nick. You my nigga. I love you.
Just to answer the question that B-How that you was saying though, I would say one personally, and I give a little story behind it. Jim Jones showed us a lot of love.
Yeah, we knew him before all that.
This before the music and all that. You know what I'm saying? This is
Right.
when he was holding down Dipset, he holding down Cam.
Right.
This is then. And
Capo.
you know he from New York. You know New York niggas, especially at this time, really want to fuck with down south niggas.
Hold on, you got to give them exclusive, though. Y'all was on Baller, too, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. But, you know, so
Yeah, me and Lay was on
we were
there.
really fucking with Jim. He really showed us some love. So, you know, we was in New York one time, and Jim was like, hey, man, I want to put them on and get them niggas on a song. So, like he say, anytime we went to New York, Buddy was mad. I wouldn't give a goddamn. Buddy hated New York.
But I can't lie.
Hey,
Why Buddy hate New York? I was the first nigga in the group to get pussy in New York. Y'all niggas told me every other state.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was, nigga. Every other state, but y'all nigga was the man. In New York, I was the only one. I was the first one. I was the first one to get pussy in New York.
I flew pussy to New York.
No, he was the first nigga.
I'm talking about in motherfucking New York. New York bitches, nigga, in the Bronx and motherfucking Harlem. I was the first to get pussy in New York. You can't tell me,
That
nigga.
nigga got aggressive about that.
It's real. It's real. I ain't gonna say nothing but nothing real on here, Pimp. This is me, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with the truth.
I know, cause Red. I already know who it was.
So Buddy was mad about something.
He couldn't get home to my cooch. He was mad. He couldn't get pussy out there. He wasn't the one they was checking for in New York. And tell him what studio we was at when we did the Jim Jones.
And then Pimp didn't never want to go nowhere.
Hell nah.
We went to a city. Pimp get some weed. He not leaving the room. He
get him a couple of them cute little
You know what I'm
bitches.
saying? Man, Jizzle, we in the hood. We
in the gangsters.
We
on the dope.
Trying to get out this.
We on the dope. I'm
saying?
telling you how we on the dope. I done popped many beans in my dream. Got some on me now.
So Chico,
hell is you out here doing?
So Chico got us. So we went to the.
It's embarrassing. Damn it.
What's the name of that studio? The same studio Pop got shot.
It was Quad
Studios.
Yeah.
We went to Quad Studios, and we up there, and we in the studio. Jim, me, Jizzle, Chico, Mac B, Stat Bundles, BIP Stat Bundles. He was up there. So then we trying to come up. So Jim put the song on. You know, we trying to come up with a hook for it.
We bust on.
So
that
goddamn,
oh my God.
Max B keep trying to come up with a hook. Jim like he ain't got any. I'm putting it together, boss. What he said?
Just give me. He said, just give me a few more minutes, boss. Just give me a few more minutes, boss. Jim like, man, why you just won't just write you a verse? He was like, nah, man, I got you, boss. Just a few more minutes. Then he'll come say something to Jim. Jim like, man, that ain't slick enough.
It's slick enough.
That ain't slick enough.
So Jim had one part of the hook. So I was like,
me and Lay came up with the other part of the hook.
So we on the other part of the hook. So it was Jim on saying one part, then I was saying the part. Mm-hmm. Then Jim was saying the part, and I was saying the part. And then me and Jizzle went in and did our verses. And you know, like, I don't write. Like, I never wrote. I just go in the
I was
studio.
already the writer. Shouter just goddamn manifested it in his head.
I just go
He'll know his punchlines. He'll know his punchline. He able to deliver them in a way that you might have think he had wrote it.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's the way he was able to deliver.
So
but I'm from the old school, you know.
Yeah. So we go in there, and when we do this shit, them niggas looking at, they come out the booth, them niggas looking like me like,
damn, they can rap. They can rap. These New York niggas like, damn, these niggas can rap.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we do the song. We ain't thinking nothing about it.
We know who blocked it. We know who blocked it.
About a year later, this ended up being his biggest fucking song ever.
Yep. That shit crazy.
And I'm like, that song sound fucking familiar.
And I told him
he like, nigga, we was on that song. I said, you know what? That's why he saying lean with it, rock with it. He on Bankhead.
Lean with it, pop with it. Jones mean with the top missing.
Bankhead.
That's where they came.
What the hell went through y'all mind when they took out the damn song though?
We knew what it was. I told them what it was. I can tell you right now, and I don't give a fuck. Cameron dissed it. Oh. Cameron would not, he blocked it and went signed off of it and made Jim take us off. He would not sign off on it. And Jim told me without telling me when we saw him at the motherfucking goddamn concert, and I think it was Orlando, Florida, it was an outside event, we saw him, and we want him to come out and do the goddamn Bricks for the Highway Pimp made. We wanted him to come out and do that. He said, yo, Jizzle, you know I love y'all on some old dipshit shit.
He got that nigga voice.
I can't make it up, man. This song, Buddy, I can't make this shit up. He said, I know I love y'all on some old dipset shit, man. You know I gotta get Cam's in here, man. And Cassie's tripping. You know what I'm saying? Jones Capo about that money, man. Jizzle. It's the truth.
Yeah, but Jim always showed
yeah, he did. He was always there. Every time I ever called him, he picked up the phone. Like every time he came to the album release party,
he sure did.
He made me look good in front of all my Allen Tipper homies. Cause Tutu was like, hey, yo, that nigga Jim John really fuck with you. He nigga came in.
Hold up.
Came in, yo, Jizzle, what a piff at.
I gotta add my boy Future in there, man. Future.
Future.
Future,
yeah.
Little Scooter, all of them used to be at my house, bro. Like for real.
No, he was just
when y'all didn't know who they were.
When
y'all didn't know who they were, they was at this man's house.
But then let's take it down here.
He's at Dungeon Family.
Shit, Wayne, no, I gotta say this. Lil Wayne.
But he was fucking with you
Yeah,
first.
Lil Wayne.
Wayne and Jewels. Nigga, Wayne and Jewel, I fuck with them. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I fuck with them two.
Them my niggas.
Facts.
I don't really got no relationship with
that boy
Wayne like
Nelly.
that, but Jewels.
That boy Nelly, boy.
What
Nelly
about
fuck
the
with him.
artists that came after y'all that y'all was responsible for, and speak on that?
Eat a dick.
Bitch ass.
I'm telling the truth, bro. Man, I can name a few niggas that we're responsible for that ain't say, hey, bro, I appreciate it. Hey, come get in the video. Hey, bro, you know this, you were the inspiration for this rhyme. Why don't you come do this? Or specifically saying,
let's have an industry.
But I'm talking about niggas specifically who admitted that they did that after the fact of the success and still didn't come back and say, you know what, bro? Let me take you out the demo.
Niggas
How
ain't
you
real
doing,
niggas.
bro?
Niggas ain't real.
That's why I say eat a dick up.
Hey, one thing about it, man, it's all respect, because anything that is made that is great, somebody gonna recreate it.
From your Yolas to your bankrolls to everybody else that came out of there after y'all, man.
What
was
did I tell
it
you
like?
about them? What did I tell you about them?
Seeing them early and putting them on, though, man. I mean, what is that like? Like you say, Future in the studio, meet here early on. What is it like when you see these boys get ready to go through what y'all went through?
God damn it, I did something right.
Nah, that shit crazy, man. It really motivation, man.
Lil Tang was his name, and I gave it to him. Bankroll Fresh. That was his name at first, Lil Tang. I named him that. I saw it then. I'm talking about when he was a kid playing in the dirt with Lil Peanut them. I saw it then and named him Lil Tang. Then he went to Bankroll Fresh. The little nigga flipped it. Is that not the same thing I told you in the interview?
Before he was fresh. Before he was fresh.
He was young Tang.
Nah, he was first. Everybody was calling him Lil Pooh.
I'm talking about what I named him. I'm talking about what he named. I'm talking about what I named him, what he went by.
Yeah, and then he was going by Young Fresh before it was Bankroll Fresh. Mm-hmm. Because when I had him in my movie The Trap, it wasn't no Bankroll nothing. He was Young Fresh.
He had already been Young Tang then. Before he was all that in this movie and doing all that, he was already Young Tang. He had been named that already.
Let me get back in here, because I got to ask you something about that movie. What is it like looking at that movie now, man, and then you seeing everybody that played a part in it, and you seeing Yola life in jail, Bank passed, and so many other folks that done went through so many different things, but then you think to yourself, I just remember being over there trying to put together a creative project to keep this type of shit from happening.
Well, the movie just was so real. Like, $4.5 million in 3 years, no promo, not a fucking dollar spent, not on a fucking Instagram ad or a Facebook ad,
no promotion
or a post or nothing. Nigga, you can't stop what's real and authentic. You see what I'm saying? And then, like, I just did that movie. When I wrote that movie, I didn't think about no actors. Mm-hmm. I just wrote the shit. That's my first movie I ever wrote. I just wrote it. And when I started thinking about characters, I started thinking about the people who I know who kind of was the character. Because my niggas don't know how to act. So I got to give a nigga a role based on if he really act like this, so he don't really got to act. He just say the lines.
Yeah.
So when I did, I just start giving out roles. You got to think, I did this movie in 2012. Nobody knew who Bankroll Fresh was until like 2015. You see what I'm saying? I see potential in people. You see what I'm saying? And everybody I put in that movie, they wanted to do it. Like, bro, we had to sit down and read a month before it. If you miss 2 readers, I kick your ass off. I had about 3-4 homeboys that I kicked out like, probably no, nigga, you don't taking this shit serious. You see what I'm saying? And so when we did the movie, and the crazy part is because out of the 3 main characters, which is me, Yola, and Bankroll Fresh, on the movie, Fresh go to jail, I die, and Yola, he stay living. In real life, Yola went to jail, Bankroll died, and I'm still here.
Who is responsible for your little
Damn,
Yola?
that crazy.
That's
Who
crazy
responsible
as
for
fuck.
Lil Yola behind?
That's crazy.
Gutter raised me, so it's Gutter till I die. No
You know what I'm
sucker.
saying?
Who the fuck is Gutter? Pale, who is
Gutter
Gutter?
Entertainment.
Who is Gutter?
Gutter Entertainment.
Who is Gutter? Who owns it?
Where you train at?
They ain't got a goddamn thing to do with it. What is shit wrote in plain at?
Put it in that motherfucking face.
Where shit wrote in plain
You
at?
gotta
Fuck with a
edit
chain at? Where's wrote in plain
You
at?
go to edit.
Where's black and white and they don't like?
That nigga feel crazy. No, you go there and tell.
Oh, okay. Gutter raised me, so that's who the fuck he's talking about, me and Logan. He took his style and his format for me and got his delivery from Raymond. Shout out to Raymond, free Raymond.
Rudy
Ray. I was just in the dome with him a few months ago in Rice Street.
Answer me this, though.
Damn.
With y'all coming out of the
Done.
west side of it and really having real west side stories and lives, man, when you think about the life that God chose for each one of y'all to live, man, what do you feel when you look back on your childhood all the way up to now and the experiences that you had that are one of one? Because everybody, who else you know? Everybody else don't get a chance to live these lives.
Can I say that, Beehive?
Get in here.
Can I say that? Just for me and my brothers and for Buddie. What I can say, we have lived.
Come on now.
We have lived. The life niggas dream about, they talk about, and they ain't even about. We have lived.
Facts.
I talk about it. That
Pause.
I'm just.
Hey, for me, I feel like, this was meant for me. You feel what I'm saying? I was put here to do that. You feel
Damn
what I'm saying?
right.
Because I done been in so many situations where, I could have lost my life due to music,
Exactly.
and I didn't. So it's like, you
You're
know
here
what
for
I'm
a
saying?
reason.
I'm here for a reason.
Damn right.
You know what I'm talking about?
How the hell did the music try to kill you, though, pimpin'?
Well, just dealing
This is
with
about dealing with the situations
The
through
things
from
that
music.
come with this
It's
shit.
from music.
He's still a person.
jealousy,
Even though he got a glass
Hate,
house, he
envy.
wanted you to see how a fly nigga get dressed, but still the success is a
miscommunication.
mess.
It's a lot of stuff come with this
Yeah.
shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, real talk.
I just feel blessed and gifted. I just feel like I'm different. I'm a 1%er. I like to look at myself like a 1%er. My whole life, everything I done touched, I'm been successful since a kid. All my football teams, all my basketball teams, even to me coaching. You know what I'm saying? I done been successful in everything that I done touched in my whole life. And give a damn what it was. And I always been a trendsetter. I always been the person to do shit first, without support, without his partners. Just saying, cause this is what I want to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the coach who brought 7-on-7 to Metro Atlanta.
7-on-7, shout out.
Well, nobody doing 7-on-7 for parlay. Don't you ask anybody in youth football world. I brought this to Atlanta.
You can add big on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the reason why people is doing 7-on-7 with their kids. I am. People tell that, ain't nobody do that parlay. We power football. We gonna run it down your throat. Now look at everybody. I'm a real trendsetter.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I must say, I'm gonna say what he say. I'm an improvement. You see the movement.
Come on now.
I'm Jizzle.
Lastly, fellas, what advice do you got for the next group of young men coming out of that west side trying to amount to something? And when they do make it, how the hell do you stay from getting fucked up after you make it?
I say the
I'm
same
gonna
thing
tell
I
you
said
this,
15 years ago.
I'm gonna tell
Go
you
ahead, Polly.
this.
Talk to
This is the easiest thing to take anybody who trying to be an artist. Do music because you like to do music. Don't do music to be on.
Do it blank because you love it, and then blank
That's it.
blank you'll be successful.
That's it. If you do it because you love it, it don't matter what trials and tribulations you have in it, because you're going to always have the ambition to get through it if this is what you love. If you doing this to get on, when you run into these roadblocks, you're going to stop because your passion ain't for that.
Exactly, it ain't for you.
So if you're an artist and you from the West Side, and do it because you love it. Don't try to do it to be on. And if you do it and you do get on, take your shit serious. You see what I'm saying?
In so many words, don't follow the trend, be the trend.
Be the trend.
And I'm gonna add on to that, Beehive, because I'm speaking from experience. Don't take no for an answer. Do it because you love it. And also, one more last thing. When we first started doing this shit, we was just doing it to make music for the pool paddle.
Sure was.
We weren't giving a damn if it reached the world. We were just doing it for goddamn it to be good when we go in the club.
That's how all music starts. All music starts with you trying to make music for your hood, your project, your block, your corner.
And was that not what we
there.
were doing it for? We was saying, shit, we're gonna take this bitch to the pool paddle.
Hell
That bitch
yeah,
be
that's how
popping.
we did.
Every song.
And then being
That's
there
how we did.
popping be the shit.
Hell
Franchise.
yeah. That's it.
See, we
That's
wasn't the
how we
franchise
did.
boys at first. We were just franchise, and everybody recognized Pimp as being the franchise by himself. Was it not right?
Franchise
Everybody used to call Pimp, hey, franchise, didn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody,
Hey,
I'm telling you, it's
but
not
that's a
game.
good story because like in the process of us getting signed, right? Them niggas slick for the jump on my ass. Like, hey, Pimp, goddamn, you can't be franchise no more, nigga. You gotta goddamn go back to the little Pimp, goddamn. I'm like, all right, bro.
That nigga so
goddamn.
damn stupid. That nigga so damn stupid.
Nah, that's how y'all came.
I gotta
like
tell
this.
you, I gotta
Hey, Pimp, come here, Pimp.
I gotta say something else on Al.
Franchise, bro.
We need to get some kind of movie deal going. I ain't gonna even lie. I saw this shit the other day on the internet. I ain't even spoke about it. This nigga Pimp think he's funny.
I mean,
This nigga said, nigga, Country Wayne, nigga, like whoever the fuck you supposed to be. I died. He said, yeah, Country Wayne. Yeah, Country Wayne. Whoever.
Stab my girl DM.
Like, who the fuck that? Like, nigga, we don't even know your name like that. Nigga, Country Wayne. Yeah, that nigga in that nigga face there Pimp moat the nigga. I was like, oh, God. You better quit fucking around.
shout out that boy Southern Bread, man.
Hey,
Oh,
Southern
man.
Bread, Country Wayne, man, we love y'all, boy. That was a real good look. It was awesome, man. It was very funny. It was entertainment. We need more of it, man.
We
For
just
real.
working, man.
And then I gotta say rest in peace to Buddie one more time.
man,
Can y'all
Lord
share
John.
y'all favorite Buddie memory and what it feels like,
Where
man?
the hell do we start? That's my nigga, but what you want me to say? You want a good story, a bad story? It ain't many good ones over the spasm. So which one you want to hear?
Let me start out.
I'm being real.
My most memorable Buddy used to stay mad at me, goddamn. Cause he'll come rap, do a verse, come back the next day like, ah, damn, I thought I was on this song. Boy,
We come from a stage when you really had to know how to rap. If your shit wasn't tight, it was like you was
Boy,
signed
take
to
your
Rough
ass off that
Riders.
bitch.
It was like you was signed to Rough Riders.
But you get in that motherfucker, start rapping, you get on that field bar. Hey, now that ain't bullshit. Get up, come out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
And if you rap first and the verse ain't all, your shit get
Oh
moved
my
last.
God.
Ooh, laugh.
If your shit ain't hitting
You'll
that,
come back, that motherfucker be loud. You be listening to the song like, damn. Damn. Second verse come on, you like, damn.
you thought you was signed to franchise, then you get put to Pushback Records.
Now I think one moment that stand out, y'all, when we were doing that show in Tennessee, and you remember the crowd was kind of it was like a lot of niggas in there that was hanging. So one nigga about to throw a bottle on stage. That nigga Buddy whipped that motherfucker down so quick on stage. But don't do it. Don't
Buddy
do
was,
it.
now let me tell you something. Buddy was crazy.
on
I'm telling
stage,
you,
listen,
John
on
was
stage,
crazy.
be high.
He was an old man.
Man, Buddy
You
was
know how
crazy.
the old man, you come, they come. Man, get out my goddamn yard. You know, but
Yeah.
I'm telling
You know how Buddy would pop.
Old man. I
You
call
know
him
how old man
old
would pop your ass quick.
Yeah.
Buddy was. I'm telling you, I know. John was crazy.
Buddy would like that nigga off on Friday. Get out my greens. That's my dog, though, bro. I love that nigga.
Shawty was crazy for real in real life. When he said on that record, Charlie Sheen flip out, pull up and show the fuck out. He's dead ass sick. I'm talking about act a fool, had a goddamn workman jumpsuit, snap that bitch off, hair wild, no shape up, and act like a goddamn idiot.
You know, Buddy was my dorm mate. Dorm my dorm.
Man, Shawty was
Yeah.
dope, man.
What you call it in college?
What?
Roommate.
Roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dorm mate or roommate?
Nigga, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Hey, look, CB High. CB High. You can't do interviews like that confuse people because I don't know you talking about a cellmate or a motherfucker.
See, that's why I asked.
I'm telling you, I don't know. They ain't know me at Right Street. Shout out to my niggas. Let my niggas out. This shit done jizzle. Let free all mine till they free.
But I'm gonna tell you, it ain't a single moment. It's just the amount of actions. It was a point in time where when we first started, when we first getting started, I made Buddie rap.
You
Buddy
did.
Buddy wasn't in the group. Buddy really never wanted to rap.
Used to
That
bring
is
that
what
nigga to the
Because
dorm
Buddy used to
every
get
day.
constant. Like Buddy is like, I say Pimp is the goddamn the numbers doing that. Buddy was fucking great at concepts.
He was
He
fine.
was.
Like he might not be the best lyricist.
He
but
was
might
never
be
that.
like, boy, we need to do a song about Dick. I dig. You know what? That shit is goddamn.
You know what? I got a great
You see what I'm
idea.
saying? Buddy was
I
that.
got
Buddy
a
was the
great
one who
idea.
came up with the concept for White Tee.
Exactly.
Buddy came up with the concept, then I went and wrote the hook.
Exactly. That's how it happened
You know
to
what I'm
him.
saying?
My God.
But Buddy used to drive us around that motherfucker goddamn box Chevy.
That white
white
Chevy.
box Chevy with the rallies on it. With
Oh, the one
steering wheel.
The car we got signed on was the Stankin' Lincoln, which belongs to me.
Yeah, but you know, Buddy used to come pick
Stankin' like a
everybody up
Lincoln in Piedmont
in that
Park.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Faithfully.
in that car and drive us to school, back to the studio. You know what I'm saying? So, Buddy gonna make it motherfucking rock.
That's right. That's
Shout
right.
out to my brother, Buddy Jones. Rest
Long
in peace.
live
I'll never
Buddy.
forget you. Yeah.
Fellas, appreciate y'all coming through this thing, man.
Appreciate you having me, B High. You know, I told you too famous now.
Oh,
You
nigga,
never answer
please.
your motherfucking phone. You can't open the door. You won't show up to function. You're late for everything. I'm trying to tell you about you. You want to talk about my group?
Appreciate y'all niggas be easy, man. Thank y'all again. Be High Radio Shouty, man. This is 107.9. I'm gone.
DLB, bitch.